Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my week 3 check-in, so we're going to jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Janelle and I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, and meal planning. So if that is something that you are interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This video is going to kind of be all over the place because we're really just going to be doing the numbers like all together, because I did not really pre-plan for this video, and we're actually going to just see how it works out. So we are going to first kind of close out paycheck 1, and then we'll go into our actual weekly check-in. So let me zoom on in a little bit so you guys can actually see the numbers. So all of the bills, technically, even though this is the ending of my pay period, have already pretty much been taken care of. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in all of the numbers. So for my main income, I projected my basic pay, which was $1198.76. However, I did get a little bit of overtime, so it came out to $1224.35. And I know I talked about in another video or earlier on that we weren't going to really be getting overtime, but it's also gotten super busy. We currently right now don't have a manager, and so I am acting manager until someone fills that spot. So I know that I'm going to be getting a little bit of overtime, just kind of making sure that everything is taken care of. And then for rollover, I budgeted $126.10 and I ended up having $208.95, which brought my total to $1430.30. And I am just going to actually look at my maybe I should open this back up. And I'm just looking to make sure that that's what it actually came out to. Yeah, so it was $1430.30. Okay, and then we are going to be looking at my expenses. So the first thing with my expenses is AT&T, which is supposed to be at $126.10. I was looking like on the 12th or the 13th and realized that they never emailed me or texted me to say they took the money out of my account. So I actually went inside of the app and realized that they actually changed the date that they're going to pull out the money. And currently my AT&T bill gets charged to my Wells Fargo credit card. I earn the rewards and then I pay it off. Well, they changed it to the date that like the day before it closes or 2 days before it closes. And I do not want that to happen. So I am thinking to give them a call and pay this on a different credit card and budget this amount into December's rent, or not rent, into December's budget, and then actually use this money for something else, which I'm about to show you guys in a second. So technically, I know the bill is going to be $126.17. Either way, it is going to get used in the month of November. So I am putting that actual amount there. And then because I got card happy this month, I do have to pay back some credit cards. So I have my Capital One credit card and I paid back the full amount, which is $139.66. And then we have my Wells Fargo card, which I got super carried away with. I think I owe like $522 on there. Ridiculous. Some of it though came from my 2 purchases from Stitch Fix, which I will link the the link below. I've been using it for like a month and a half right now, and I actually really like it. I know we are all on a budget and it is a little bit more pricier than what I personally would pay for clothes at any given time, but the clothing is very, very good in quality. The things that they have been sending me are stuff that I would love to wear but would never go to the store and actually buy it. So I really do love it. So you guys can check it out and see if it's something that you would be interested in. So I'll link that down below. So 2 of those purchases came from that, and then everything else was really just like miscellaneous stuff. So originally I just put $322 towards that Wells Fargo payment, and I'm hoping that if I am able to do with the AT&T bill that I want to, I'm going to put that $126.17 towards this Wells Fargo bill, and then whatever the difference is, I will allow it to just stay on the account. One, I'm not going to get interest on there because there was a zero balance on the previous statement, so I'll still have another month to pay it off before I get charged any interest. So with that being said, let me calculate. Let me take out my here, let me calculate, if you guys can actually see here, let me calculate how much that comes out to. So 126.17 plus 139.66 plus 322 equals 587.83. So we're gonna put that over here as 587.83, and I'm just gonna put a star next to here because it is not going to be on my transaction log. And then we had my, let me zoom out a little bit. Then we had my cashless cash envelopes, which are all digital on my Capital One checking and savings account. And I already showed you guys me filling that in, so I did $275. Here is another thing that I'm going to put a star at. So y'all, I spent so much money out of my checking account that I didn't even realize I didn't get to take out the $10 for my emergency fund. So it shows that I put $10 in there on my tracking, but it's not actually in the account. So I'm going to have to roll over this $10 to take out for my next paycheck. So I'm actually going to put here that I actually only took out $15. So needed to update you guys on that. And then we did my sinking funds, which came out to $552. And then we are going to go down through the summary. I did $587.83 for my expenses, $275 for my cashless cash envelopes. I only did $15 for savings. Sinking funds came out to $552, and that total I'm going to do here on my calculator. So we have $587.83 plus $275 plus 15 plus 552 equals $1429.83, which leaves me with a remainder of minus $1430.30, which is 47 cents. So yeah, I really got to very, very close to being over budget and overdrawn in my account, which I normally don't do. So I am getting myself together, y'all, getting myself together. So that is my paycheck one. So now we're going to go ahead and do my expenses for the week, which I'm very proud to say that I did pretty well. So we have this over here, and in my last video, my cash stuffing video, I introduced to you guys this like good budget like cash envelope system, and just kind of showing you guys whether it works for me or not. So this is going to be my first time kind of doing everything. So I am going to actually go through each of these, and it's going to be able to just tell me. I'm trying to figure out the best way so you guys can see this as well. But for groceries, I only used it one time, and that was on November the 14th. And that was for me to go to HEB. And at HEB, I spent $118.70. And if you guys watch, you guys know that I post a weekly grocery haul with meal plan and work lunches there. So that was the one expense that I had for that setup. And then for gas, I filled up my tank on the 15th at Sam's Club. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Wrong one. So I should be using green. And that was at Sam's Club, and that was for $28.43. here, and like I said, that was on the 15th. And then looking at my cash envelopes, I didn't do anything for household or personal. And we are down to miscellaneous, and I had two purchases in miscellaneous. One was on the 17th, and for some reason I just put food, so whatever that was, it was for $6.27. And then I said that was on the 17th. Oh, I think that was a breakfast before I went to my training that day. And then on the 19th, I went to Starbucks and I spent $8.06. And so far, you guys, so good. That was on the 19th. All of this was budgeted for. So we have that. And lastly is going to be my red sticker. And I actually only have, let me just double check. I had only 2 miscellaneous charges. And that was for tacos that I bought for my team for just being so awesome. And us just sticking it out and making sure everything went smoothly at our property. And that was on Friday. So I don't feel too bad about this miscellaneous purchase at all. And then my last miscellaneous purchase is, as you can tell, I went and got my nails done. These are my real nails, so I cut them down from time to time. It's never a great idea because as soon as they're cut low, I want them to be long again. But I just decided to do this for my birthday. And then I got my toes done and my eyebrows done plus a tip. And I spent all together $110. And the reason that I did this as a miscellaneous is because I didn't actually budget any money previously for my birthday, and I never do, and I don't know why. So I just charged it to the card and I said I would pay it off later. And that was on my Discover card. I think both of them were on. Yeah. So those were my only purchases, you guys, for the week. Like, this was so much better than the last previous 2 weeks. And I'm going to take out my no spend stickers because I'm going to enjoy putting all of these no spends on here. And if you don't know where I got these stickers from, this is from Her Courage to Plan. She sent me these because I talk about how poor I am. I say that term very loosely, so I apologize. But how I just don't buy them because they don't necessarily fit into my budget. Even though we can see I make other things fit into my budget. But I really love these. They are super cute. She has other like sticker kits and stuff like that as well too. So I will have her channel and her Etsy shop linked down below, so you guys can definitely check her out. I do planning on using some of her kits for next year. I am in love with Uniquely Sean's budget kits for like my regular monthly budget kits, but Megan has some cute things going on that I can use for other things as well too. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 no spends this week, so I am definitely proud of myself. And we are going to go ahead now and head into my weekly check-in. So weekly check-in is going to be from the 14th through the 20th. And we're going to see here and here how this works. So with the Good Budget, you have like these envelopes and you fill them up just like you would if you had cash or if you're using a tracker system or anything like that. So I'm going to roll over this money here. So we had $250 to start with groceries, $62 for gas, $52 for household, personal was at $79, and then miscellaneous was at $34. Okay, so we're gonna go to groceries first, and as you can see, I spent $118.70, and that leaves me with $131.30. And then you guys know that I'm going to take out the 30 cents and just leave myself with $131. And we'll actually go and put this in here right here so that I'm doing it. I'm actually doing this video super late, so the transactions, of course, are going to look off, but I'm just going to put who did the payment, me. And then we are going to do $30. I should put this as CR so I know that this is change rollover, and then we're doing that. And then we are going to save that transaction. So we took $30 out to roll over to my change. And then we're going to go to gas, which is next. And for gas, I did $28.43. So I'm writing that down, 43 cents. And we're going to do, that leaves me with $33.57. Of course, we're going to roll over the 57 cents, which leaves me with $33. And we're going to go ahead here and do an expense. And we are going to do change rollover. Oh, it saves that. And then we are rolling over 57 cents out of gas. And we're going to go ahead and save that. And that leaves me at $33. And then for household, we didn't do anything there. And for personal, we also didn't do anything there, so no change to roll over. And then for miscellaneous, we had $627 and $806 that we spent. And so let's do the math on that. So 627, oh geez. 627 plus 806 equals 1433, which was spent. And then we'll go here. And then, oh, of course, that now leaves me with $19.67. We're going to roll over the 67 cents. So we'll go here and add our change rollover. And that is going to be for 67 cents. And that's going to leave me at $19. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is so awesome. This is my first time doing it, and I'm doing it with you guys. So I actually really like it so far. And this is how I'm able to just keep up with my cashless system. I have my phone on me at all times. So if I update it in my phone, it automatically updates on here and vice versa, which is perfect because I don't have to take anything out or do anything. And so we're going to add up all of the change that we have. So I have 30 cents plus 57 cents plus 67 cents, which is $1.54 that I will roll over. And let me just go ahead on right here and we're going to go to savings here. And today is well, this would have been done on the 20th, so I'm just going to put that so it aligns, and that's $1.54, and $1.54 plus 274.13 equals 275.67. So that is there, and let's go back to November. So that is what I rolled over, you guys. So that is perfect. And for week 4, I'm just going to go ahead and roll over that money. So it's 131. And then, you know, we're going to have some fillers here. We're going to have 33. Household is 52, 79, and 19. All right. Lastly, we're going to go ahead and do my transaction log, which is a little bit suspicious because I don't have another paper to do my transactions. So I don't even think that I have one printed, you guys. Let's see. I have like all of these different like extra sheets and stuff, and I do not have an extra transaction log. So I'm just going to tell you guys what I had for my transaction log, and then I will fill it in later. So on the 18th, I paid my Capital One credit card, which is $139.66. And I'm just looking at my little cheat sheet right here, you guys. So I had $139.66, which left me at $448.64. And then on the 20th, I put that $322 to my Wells Fargo credit card, which left me at $126.64. And then on the 20th, of course, I went and got my nails done. That was on my Discover credit card for $110. And then also the tacos that I brought for breakfast at work was also on that Discover card for $28.64. So my checking account has $126.64 in there, and that is going to be in there until I verify that I can actually use that 126 towards my Wells Fargo credit card or what I need to do, and then we'll kind of go from there, you guys. So this is just what my transaction log will look like once I print out a new form. I totally forgot to do that, but I did have a lot more expenses this month, or random expenses, than I normally do. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would love for you to join, and I'll see you guys in the next one.